Hello, Darren and Magic Ghostbuster here with stage 113 of the Build an Ecto 1 by Eaglemoss Hero Collector, which is part of issue 30. Stage 113 is finishing left rear fender crown. So again, very similar to what we done previously, just the other side of the car. And if you remember, this particular stage for the other side was quite involved and ends up like this. So yeah, I found it a bit stressful before. I'm sure this will be no different. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so for this stage, as well as the bits that come with the stage, you're going to need to grab all your bits from the previous couple of stages that we've made so far. You're also going to need to go and unplug this wire from the main car. This one is labelled Q, so you need to grab that. Now there's a lot of different screws in this stage. So normally with the screws I like to get them all out ready so I can just grab them, but because there's so many screws, same with the stage previous where we did the other side of the car, I'm just keeping them in the bag so I don't get them mixed up basically. But anyway, so to begin with, we're going to take this part, that's going to go on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to screw that in with an AP screw here. Like that. A little bit of an awkward one this, I think, just because of this bit hindering you, but no problem. And then you're going to take this, that's going to push onto there, make sure it's nice and flush. And then, now the bit I found awkward previously, where's my wire? So, this has to push into here. So, put a bend in it. And, yeah, I just found it a little awkward. So what I did is use a screwdriver to kind of push it in. So, oh, there we go, that went in quite easy. That was good. Definitely not a complaint there. So yeah, very, very good. And yes, and do you know what? I've just realised I've pushed that into the wrong part. So that wasn't good. Bloody idiot. Bloody idiot. Alright. There we go, it doesn't go in there. That comes out easy enough, so that's good. It goes into this one. That one, and then this side's going to go into that one. So that's annoying, went in so easy. No, but this one's going to take ages. Oh no, there we go. All right, excellent. So there you go, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Oh, right, so now this bit's going to go over here. Now this is where it got fiddly before, so right, bring that wire out there, and then that's going to go over there like that. Now let me just have a look at the diagram. I just want to make sure I'm getting it all right. So this is where it got a bit fiddly, so this one is going to go in there. So that goes in there, and there we go. So that one is now in there, so that is good. And alright, so now I think this is actually twisted the wrong way, so that should actually be like that. I don't know what's happened there. I think the notch is broken, it stops it moving around. Go. Right, so now we need to try and get this together. So, oh, loads of mistakes this stage. That. So, excellent. No, and again, see, this is a mistake I made before. Is I forgot about this bit because it says to attach this bit in a previous stage, but of course it's not secure in the previous stage. So you know, you move it around, it comes off. So yeah, and then you've got to add this. So yeah, make sure you put that on, and then try and get the bloody thing together. Hard part. Okay, right, so now that's together, we need to screw it together. So the first screw is going to be up here, which is a WP screw, which is like a red coloured screw to match it, which is good. And then, like I said, there's lots of different screws going on in this issue. So we've got two screws. Which two are we looking at? Got these two, which are NP screws. Which are these? That's good. So yeah, when you get to do this stage, just keep an eye on the screws, make sure you're using the correct ones, because I think there's so many screws and so many different ones on the same part. So I can see it. If you don't pay full attention, I think this is one of those stages you could end up making a mistake and using the wrong screw, which you don't want. So, and then what we got? We got an LP screw. Goes in there. And I've just noticed a little mark there, which has come from that screw, which is not good. So that is not good at all. And yet it's gone in exactly how it should have done. So that's poor design work on Eaglemoss's part there. Might see if I can get a replacement of that. But yeah, that's annoying. But anyway, let's carry on for now. So yeah, very annoying that, because I mean the screw went in as far as it should have done, and yet it's caused a little mark there. Not good. Not good at all. Right, anyway, so let's move on. So we've got this part, and we've got these two parts, and just check this. So this is going to go in there like that, and then this is going to go in there, and then we need an XP screw. And that goes in the back there. Like that. And then if we grab this section, that's gonna go on there, and then we're going to use DM screws to screw that in. So where is my DM screws? There you go, so that is on there. Now we need to put these two plastic parts onto here, and they basically hold the wire down. So one's going to go there, one's going to go there, and they use XM screws. So where's the XM screws? There we go, XM screws. Okay, so one goes there, and I found before with these to keep your finger there to hold that in place, otherwise it kind of gets pushed out when trying to screw it. Because it has like this kind of hook thing rather than I don't know why they just didn't make that hole rather than this weird hook system. Okay, so they are now on. And then we have to take this and, right, let's just have a look, make sure I'm getting it the right way to begin with, which is a good start. And that goes on there like that. So now all DM screws for this one. So let's find the DM screws. We need 3 of those. Okay, so I'll start by doing the middle one. And then one over here. And then one down here. Okay, so that is on there. Very good. Whew, getting there slowly. Okay, so next up, let's have a look at what this is saying there. So this is going to go on there and not fit. Why is it not fitting properly? That's weird. What's going on there? There we go. Right, that's on properly. And then we need 2 IP screws in these bits, so let's just grab a couple of IP screws. Where are they? IP. Now it's going to be very hard to actually show you them going in, but A little bit awkward, those ones, just because of where they're located. Okay, so we got that. Now it's time to add it to the body. Okay, so things are going to get a little fiddly with wires now. So this side, which we did previously, you're going to have all these wires sticking out, and they're going to run along here, and then they're going to run along here in between these bits. So that's going to go through there like that. And then we're going to basically have all those wires go along there. Yeah, so and then that's gonna go in here like this. Make sure no wires get caught. Right, so a little bit fiddly, but let's get that. This is one of those situations where you could do with more hands than you have. Right, so what we shall do is, now the lots of different screws being used here as well. So I'm going to put one up here first, and that's an IM screw. So let's just find where I put my IM screw. Oh, alright, that didn't work. Oh. I think this is going to be a stage. If you have someone around who can help, I think that would be well advised. So let's get this one in first, so at least it holds it roughly in place, and then, oh, for God's sake. I'll be glad when this bloody thing's done, I'll tell you that. Okay, so that one's done. So IM screws are going to go along these bits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them in roughly, and then I'll, once I know they're all actually in position, I'll go around tighten it. It's not very easy for me to get good force on these at the moment from the angle I'm at, and making sure you can see it on the camera. And then got my bags all twisted now. There we go. IM screw up here. This was a bit of an awkward one previous stage, and this one looks just as awkward. Okay, and then we need 2 YM screws. So where's my YMs? There we go, YM screws. I thought I didn't have any for a second. And then, so let me just double check this and make sure I'm doing this all right. So YM screws are going to go in these parts. Right, I'll screw them properly shortly. And then we need NP screws. They are going to go in these bottom parts, and I've just noticed I have an NP screw missing. It's supposed to be 5, I only have 4, so what I'll do is I'm going to go through my previous bags, because I do keep hold of the old bags, and I'll find another one. But yeah, I'll tighten these up and then I'll show you the finished article. So that is this stage done. We are left with this piece. I'm surprised we didn't add that on during this stage, but we'll be doing that at some other point, I'm sure. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'm glad these bits are done now. They were quite stressful, but they are done. So yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next stage. Until then, keep on busting.